What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through Chaos Difficulty Law Coliseum on the Japanese version One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is gonna be versus Dofi, and you know who is our favorite overpowered captain to use because he's overpowered? Oh, hey, look, it's Luffy Law. Yep, we'll just use Luffy Law for this round. We're gonna use a Chopper Carrot captain ourselves. This will let us use Dofi, so that way we can extend our boost, and also they give us a type booster. So we have Luffy Law as our orb booster, Carrot Chopper as our type booster, Dofi to extend those buffs, and very importantly, Nami down here, because we are going to also have to remove a bunch of paralysis on our team. Now, we don't want to leave the blue guys alive for 3 turns, I think, because they will bind our ship for like 8 turns. Now the red guys are going to boost their own attack. Yeah, the red guys do an attack boost. The blue guys do the ship bind, so make sure they don't get that ship bind off. It's just really annoying to have to stall for. And now we'll wait a little bit. And what I will do is I'm going to try to make sure that we leave on Luffy when we get to stage 2, because we want to swap over to Law on stage 3. And it's because stage 3 has a bunch of fighting fish on there that we want to kill very quickly. Also, it has the world's most annoying preemptive attack, so that's always fun to deal with. So after Law, we'll swap back over to Luffy. Look for quick orbs on our Magellan, and Magellan can be swapped with anybody. You can use Magellan special either on stage 3 or stage 4, whichever one you'd like. But you can swap them out for like basically anyone you like. And our special that we're waiting for is the Chopper Carrot. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll go ahead and keep that orb on the Magellan, and we'll just attack again this time around like this. I will attack here too. I can attack with the Luffy. That would have been there. These guys are going to preemptively deal damage to you, or preemptively health cut you. Again, and again, and again. Ain't that exciting? And so we're gonna swap over to Law. Swap over to Carrot. Why not? Make Perfects easier to hit. And take out as many as we can. If I attacked better, I could have taken 3 out, but poor attack order there. And they're gonna enrage. Yeah. Swap back. I will swap back to Luffy. Because then Luffy's attack boost will almost take one out. Could probably use Magellan special in that stage to make that a little easier. Anyways, next we have Virgo. He's going to deal a ton of damage to us as a preemptive attack. We're gonna swap over to Carrot first if you're not already Carrot. If you're already Carrot, it doesn't matter. We just want a blue character there. Use Chopper Carrot special first before you go over to Law, so that way you can use Law special second. You don't get the weak attack boost that only boosts Luffy Law. Use Dofi to extend those to 3-turn buffs. We use Hancock to get 3-turn chain lock. And since I didn't use Magellan earlier, I can use Magellan now. Or if you use Magellan earlier, then that's fine too. And now we just killed this stage. You don't need a Magellan here at all. He does have high defense, but it's not really that dangerous. You can't lower his defense anyways. Final stage, Dofi has 2.6 million hit points. He's going to paralyze your entire team for 3 turns and silence your entire team for 3 turns. That's what we have Nami for, to get rid of that paralysis. And now we have 1 turn, oh right, Nami gets rid of chain lock too. Well, I guess there's no point in bringing Hancock, huh? Whoopsies. You only can use 1 special per turn, so that's why we have Nami as paralysis mover. I guess if you have a different paralysis mover, you can use someone else. But the chain lock isn't even necessary. It goes down without a fight. Luffy Law's orb boost, turns out, it's pretty good. Against round 2 Sengoku, pretty tricky this one, I would say. We're going to use a Carrot Friend Captain. Now, if you have a Legend Shirahoshi of your own, or Luffy Law, or Carrot of your own, that would make a lot of these things a lot easier. But the big reason this is quite difficult is that stage 4 Corazon is going to blind you and make Perfect's hard to hit. Blind you for 10 turns, make Perfect hard to hit for 99 turns. But he's also going to constantly give you all bomb orbs. He's going to give you bomb orbs again and again and again and again. If you use orb manipulation, he'll give you bomb orbs. If you every single turn, he'll give you bomb orbs. Basically, the only way to get rid of those bomb orbs is to give yourself full rainbow orbs, which is one way to do it. If you have Rarecruit or Lumbus, you also could use Rarecruit or Lumbus to help you out, since if you use the Rarecruit Lumbus that deals damage based on how many bombs he eats, that's one way to deal with it. Remember, with Carrot Captain, we're racing against the clock here. We're racing against Carrot's clock in order to beat this stage. And we are also going to swap over to... we're going to swap over to Fujitora, since Fujitora is a striker, so that way we can use Kid Special with Fuji. And we're really only using Fuji because he's like a nice int captain that's also a striker. I'm going to, let's see, gotta remember whose cooldowns get reduced. You will get reduced. You'll only get reduced by Carrot. So let's wait until Chopper goes down to 6 turns. I think we're good. I think 6 turn Chopper is fine. That should be good. Anyways, so we get to stage 4. We get to Corazon. We're going to use Kid Special right away and let kids start chipping away at their health. It also reduces the cooldowns of Fujitora and Magellan, which helps a little bit. You can try to attack, but I would say don't even bother trying to attack. You can just let your misses happen if you want to eke in that little bit of damage. He has about 2 million hit points, which is quite a bit. Kid Special will take us a fair ways there, and after that first attack, then we can start using Moria Special, because Moria also gives you a tiny little bit of heal, which is nice. If you want to, you can use anyone else who deals damage here. Basically any special that helps you kill Corazon. And we're going to quietly and softly tap him here a little more. And Kid Special should finish him off with the last little bit of damage dealt. So it should be 700,000 damage per tick, or just under 700,000 damage. Magellan, Moria, each one of those puts it just under 2 million damage, so you have to attack it just a few times in order to finish him off. Sengoku has 4.5 million hit points. He's going to get percent damage reduction for red, green, red, blue, and purple characters for 3 turns, and also has 3-hit perfect barrier, which is why we're bringing our Carrot Friend Captain. Use Carrot Special before you swap your Fuji Akainu, but if you have Fuji Akainu on purple, then you don't have to worry about swapping them. You just want him to be purple anyways. Use that. I should have swapped over to... I should have swapped earlier over to Carrot, so that way our Chopper... we can swap back to Chopper and make Perfect easier to hit for this turn, which would have been nice. But we got a Orb boost, we got a Type boost, we got an Infinity boost, and now we just want to hit as many greats as possible. Try to avoid the Perfect, since Perfect is easier to hit. You don't want to accidentally miss. If you just hit a bunch of greats, then you'll do fine. And if you were on Carrot, so you can swap over to Chopper, makes Perfect easier to hit, Perfect easier to hit, and Perfect harder to hit. Kind of balances out a little bit as if you were just blinded. And finally, versus Law, we're going to be using Blazing Gamer's team because it's really good. There's a team by Imperio who uses a Luffy Law Sanji Zoro team that is also free to play, but that team is like really tight on health. It requires you to have like more than 50% health by stage 4, and you're going to barely kill things. So yeah, it's not my favorite team. This team actually is really, really stable for a free-to-play team, especially. This is what we're going to be using: Neptune Friend Captain with Neptune Captain with a Shirahoshi Friend Captain, and we make sure we're using purple Neptune here because we're going to be bursting whenever he turns himself into Sai. Now, stage 3 versus Luffy is the first time we're going to be bursting. We're going to be using our Neptune and Croc specials on that stage in order to burst that down, and those are the only 2 specials we need to use. All the rest of the specials we can just kind of save up. And basically on the final stage, it takes a little bit of RNG, but nothing dangerous. Basically, the RNG is that if we get Garp as our captain, because he's going to be swapping our captain every 2 turns. If Garp becomes our captain, that just means that we have to stall a few more turns and wait again. So we're going to be waiting for our Neptune and our Croc specials. If you take more damage than necessary, you can always heal using Host Ship at any point during this run. On stage 1, stage 2, just regular stalling stages. You do have to see if this turn you get a few of the dugongs here, so kill some dugongs before they enrage ones. Giants, don't let the giants attack at low health, the usual junk. All good in the hood. And I might have, no, we should be fine. Yeah, because we don't have to use Neptune or Croc until the 4th turn of Luffy. Now Luffy is going to have a 2-hit percent damage reduction barrier, and also a 2-hit good barrier for the first 2 turns. After that, he's going to boost his attack and defense for 2 turns. And then after that, on turn 4, he's going to blow away 3 characters for 3 turns. So you really want to make sure we avoid that blow away. Stage 4, we're going to have 3 characters. We're going to have Buggy, Kabaji, and Alvida. They're going to run away after a few turns, so we're just going to stall until they run away. Makes that nice and easy. And then we'll just pass this turn now. We're good to go. So we got all our specials ready. Luffy is going to get up that percent damage barrier, going to put up that good hit barrier, going to get delay prevention. So some teams will use poison or toxic in order to help kill Luffy here. It's going to cut our health by 50%. Go ahead and swap our Gainu Fuji and cut his health. That percent damage reduction right now is pretty big, so we're really not going to do much damage to him. We'll just let that health cut at the end of the turn do most of it, because he has 3.2 million hit points right now. Right, yep, 3.2 million. Swap back to red, and that will be a matching orb. Just get rid of the good hit barrier here and pass the turn. And now, whenever he gets the regular defense boost, it's a pretty sizable defense boost, but Neptune will help get rid of that. We'll use Croc. That will give us our matching orb, or our matching orb here, thanks to his captain ability. Oh no, right, that's not matching. We use Neptune for the orb boost and defense reduction. Give us that red character back again. And we'll just attack here. Make sure you end on Croc, who has the type boost. You do quite a bit of damage, so that's good. If I had a purple orb there, I would have done a lot more damage. I forgot. I was thinking Croc made tandem counts as matching. Anyways, Kabaji and Alvida both have 1.2 million hit points. Buggy has 2 million hit points. Kabaji is going to target lock onto him, and everyone else is going to have a ton of barriers, so you're basically not killing this team unless you're using a Luffy Law captain swap. And he also has punching only, so you can't even kill him with specials. So here we're going to pass the turn. We're going to, it doesn't matter what our other characters, our dual characters are swapped to, we're just going to pass the turn. Make sure you don't attack with Shirahoshi, since we want to get that percent damage reduction from Shirahoshi's captain ability. And if you need to heal, you can use Host Ship to heal, but we're good. We're just going to eat our recovery orbs and pass the turn once again. Because on turn 3, these guys will all run away. So you'll have to take 2 hits from everybody. On turn 3, Alvida does some damage and orb binds the left column. Kabaji does some damage and orb binds the right column. And Buggy will rewind all specials by 8 turns. But this is the last time we need to use... the only specials we need when we're bursting are Shirahoshi, Akainu, Ben Beckman, and Garp. Now, final stage on Law has 10 million hit points. Every single turn, he's going to change colors. He's going to go from red to blue to yellow and repeat. and he's going to gain or damage immunity from several types every single turn. So he's going to start with damage immunity on yellow and purple. Basically, if he's red or blue, he's going to damage immune from yellow, purple. And if he's yellow, he'll have damage immune from red, green, blue. So every single turn, we're going to look for some recovery orbs. Every 2 turns, he's going to swap our captain into one random sailor. And eventually, when we have our specials ready, we're going to Shirahoshi while he's blue. And after that, we're going to use our Shanks Ben Beckman special when he's yellow. So Shirahoshi when blue, swap, and Shanks Ben Beckman when yellow. He does clear buffs on attack boost, but we're never using an attack booster. Whenever it swaps to Croc, that does give us the 4 times attack boost on Croc, which is nice. And here we're just going to stall a few turns. We're going to just look. If you need to, you can use the host ship to get some heal per turn. But we're going to be looking for recovery orbs every single turn. He's going to clear buffs every single turn. He's going to make orbs count as badly matching every single turn. And you don't want to get him below 70% health, which is right here at about where his hat is, because below 70% health, he's going to deal a ton of damage, about 30,000 damage to you, which is bad. So you only want to health cut him a few times. We're not getting great orbs here. Looking at my host ship if we need to use it. But if you can get at least 1 recovery orb every turn, you'll be pretty hunky-dory. And we'll have to wait for the 3rd round here. And then our specials will be ready. There's 1 recovery orb. Blue. And this will be the last time I'm going to health cut. Like this. I don't want to get his health too low. As long as it's not Garp, you can do over 10 million damage no matter which captain you have, so you're good to go. I'll pass a turn once again. We're getting a little low. But this next turn hopefully is a turn that we burst him down. Alright, he swaps. Will be red. We'll go back next turn to blue. Once again, during blue, that's when we use Shirahoshi. That'll heal us up to full, but more importantly, give us all rainbow orbs so that we don't have to worry about badly matching orbs. And also the rainbow orbs won't get lost with Shanks Ben Beckman. And then when he dies, he's going to revive, he's going to despair us. And he's going to revive 20% health. So I'm going to attack with Garp here since he's the one who I don't care about. And see who he swaps to. And the reason I'm attacking with Garp and not Shirahoshi is just in case he swaps to Garp. So here's the bad pattern. You can reset this, or you can just wait one more time around. So since we got Garp, I'm just going to not attack with anyone else, pass the turn around. If he gave us any other captain here, then we would use Shanks Ben Beckman and burst him down. But we are going to just pass until he becomes purple again. We have enough health to do this. This is fine. And if you need to, don't forget you have the host ship to do okie dokie artichoke. Pass it, pass it, pass it. One more round. Actually, it's gonna turn back into Neptune here, huh? Yeah, since it's Neptune here, we will have to wait one more round. Neptune isn't the captain we're looking for either. So we'll use the host ship and heal. A little slow on this time around, but it'll work. Alright. He's blue. We pass. Don't give me Garp. Not Garp. Cool. Perfect. So now that we got not Garp, we're going to swap over to Fujitora, give us the 1.5 times orb boost. We're going to use Shanks Ben Beckman for the chain lock and the Captain ability. Swap. Board boost, affinity boost, and take him down. So like I said, more than 10 million damage there. After he revives, you use guard special, and that's it. All you gotta do is worry about whether or not it hits Garp, but as you can see, even if you get bad RNG and you have to pass a few turns, you're totally fine. It just takes a little longer. Or you can exit the game, reset it, so that way he swaps to a different character. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.